Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Modded Megaquarium. I've spent some time between episodes, it's now day 209, expanding this place out and just building some of these little things here. So I've got now 8 in a row. I've also expanded out around the sides to give us space to put more pumps in around the edge, so we can actually start building these up. One of the things I am really going to need very soon is a toilet block, because some of these guys, see this guy here is really needing the toilet, and there's nowhere for him to go at the moment, so I'm going to have to get that sorted. And I've built out over here these little corridors to go through to other rooms back here. I'm probably going to need to expand this out even more because I want to put wall things in, the wall tanks. So I'm going to need to have pumps and tanks in this back area, and this is not enough space at the moment. But I think I want to make a temporary toilet block at least, and I'm going to do that just here. I'm going to do one here and one here. I'm going to do them pretty much the same on either side. And the way I like to do these, I've seen a lot of people do toilet blocks and toilets in many different ways in this game. And what I like to do is have a sink in each one. So we'll place a sink down there and a broom cupboard in each one. So we'll place that down there. And also a bin in each one, just like that. And then we're going to block this off here and here, and then we can place in the toilets. Just got basic toilets for now, so we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just do this side for now because that's pretty much all my money gone. I'm so used to just being able to place stuff in this game and not worry about it, but when it comes to actually needing the money, it really does throw me. So we place that there, got a little bit of money back by selling that, and we can place this in. So we'll work that on out later on. And one last thing we do need in here is going to be, I'm going to delete that one at that side. I'm going to add in a staff door just there, so the staff can get access into this place from backstage. And also I'm going to add in a visitor door just here. And there's an important reason why I do this, why I try and separate these off with the visitor door. And that is because these guys here have bad moodlets. Oh, I need to actually do a little bit more. Let's do that and that and delete those. And there we go, people can actually start using the toilet. Now I'm hoping that the pathfinding works with these doors. If it doesn't, and you're still saying you need the loo, are you actually going to head towards the loo now? We are actually heading in. I just want to do a test here. And delete these two doors and see if you go straight for the loo. No, you don't. Okay, that's probably because these aren't in your range. It's difficult to see what range they need. So I'll put those doors back in. Like that. And then you should hopefully come towards the toilet. Now these are heading into here, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping that the doors would actually kind of stop them from pathfinding unless they wanted to go to the toilet. But it doesn't seem like that is the case. But anyway, what it does stop is if they're walking past here and they see one of these toilets as dirty, then they'll get negative moodlets for that. And this means that it's only if they actually pathfind into this particular room that is going to be in effect. So we'll let the money build back up again. We're going to need to spend a couple of days here just building up money again. And then I want to add in some new stuff. I think we're at a stage where we do need some more things to be able to generate some more prestige, basically. So I think what will be good, I suppose we could get just a small size lagoon tank in the centre here for now, and then we can swap that out with a big one later on there, because even this is going to cost 420 and this one is 1155 if we wanted to put that in. That's quite a lot. So I think just having one here at 420, I can actually almost add that in now. If I gather up just a little bit more. I'm actually going to do it now. So I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to wall it off. Just for now, just so that we've got it. And then that will dump us back down into negatives throughout for the next day. However, the next day we can add in the pump. So there's the next day, minus 306 we started on. So money is really a big issue. And then we can add in a pump whenever we can do that. So this is going to be 114, so we're just waiting for money to go up to 114, which it should do. We got about 570 per day. So there we go. Whoops. And connect it in. And then we want on minus 317 now. I still can't believe just how much this game is more difficult on hard mode compared to normal mode. It blows my mind how much money you need, or how difficult it is to get up to, say, rank 5 on hard mode compared to normal. This is actually really a challenge, and I've had to do this just kind of piecemeal, just little bits at a time, each day. So we're on minus 275 at the beginning of each day now. So we can probably afford to get a power combi at some point during today. If we, hopefully anyway, nearly there. Okay, so that is enough, so I'm going to put that in. And that's 40 and 40. This is size 32, so that is enough just with that on its own. So now I'm going to need some little stuff in it. Let's see what fish I want to put in it first. And yeah, this is not only showing important messages. I'm hoping that I get another thing coming up soon. That will give me another big influx of money. So now that we've got a little bit, we can have a look what we want. I think one of these panther groupers in here would actually be really cool. So if we go for something like that, we're going to want you can have more than one of these in. So I'm going to try and go for 2 of these basically. That'll give me a lot of prestige to go with these. So if we aim on having, that's a lot, isn't it? Wow. We try and get that. It's going to be 470 something to be able to get that. So we'll see where we're up to at the beginning of this day. 462. That'll give us... It'd actually be a lot better just to do one of those and a small driftwood. And that will give us enough. So we do have enough to be able to put the panther grouper in. So if we put or not enough money. Yeah, this is going to cost 270 something, so we'll wait for that to build up. Yeah, 270 and sit at the bottom. So nearly there. A couple more people coming in. There we go. Right. Okay, so it's going to need more filtration. In which case, I'm going to sell that for now. No, oh, it's because it already needs to be fixed. So I need to put a staff door in here, so because someone can come and fix that. Let's do that. Okay. So now we need to wait again. What I didn't want was for that fish to die. Because otherwise that'd be really annoying. So it looks like we don't have enough redundancy on this, so we are going to need another one of these pumps on there. And that would be fine for it. So again, 214. 271, there we go. Takes us down to 1. And that is everything. That's everything it needs. So let's delete all of these around here. No. Sell, sell, and sell. There we go. And then what else we can do is add in some of these. I want an anchor in here, because these are really good at generating a lot of prestige, and I'm going to try and push for making money and for getting up by rank, which are the two things we really need to do. I don't know how much money we're going to make today. There we go, that'll do. Right, that's all of the stuff I want to add into there for now. And I'm going to leave this to run for a while to try and bring us back into positive money. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I've just killed one of my fish, killed my first fish. Let's get rid of that. I'll show you what happened. Delete autopsy report. I moved this tank, this pump from there over to here to try and open this up a bit, and instantly that fish died. And this is now giving me negative moodlets, so I'm going to have to move that out. So all of that work we've just done has been for naught. So what I did want to do, and I suppose I'll have to do it now, is open up this area here. I will have a staff door into here for now, and this is all just temporary. And connect that. That's not actually connecting. That needs to go there and connect in. Yeah, so that I can actually open up all this area, because I think that the amount of space that you have in an aquarium has something to do with the amount of money you can make per day from ticket sales. So that's what I wanted to do, but I do need to add a new grouper into here. And I'm wondering whether it is actually the best thing to put in there. Because I mean, I could put, how much, 32 space, so I could put actually 4 of these in instead. These are wimps, so I could put some of these in. Let's put 3 in for now. Oh, typical. Might have to sell them. Right. Let's sell one of them to give me the money to be able to get the stuff I need in order to feed them. So we go for a cockle dispenser. And we'll place that over here. That's 270. And then it needs a bit more filtration as well. Oh no, it's okay now with just 2 of them. So yeah, these are, what are these? The longhorn cowfish. They will eat starfish. We have an effective armour of 8, so we can be in with some of the big stuff. So we might actually be able to put a coral grouper in with them as well. If they grow to size 8, then they will be an effective size of 18. So yeah, we can definitely put a coral grouper in with them. Or panther grouper even. We could put a lot of stuff in with them actually. So, and these are greedy as well, which was affecting my my profit per day. I've found it really difficult so far to actually get enough profit. Let's just see what we've got on this day. 114. So we're back up there. You can see 52, 39, 81, and then it died. And now I'm back up to 114. But we're still getting the same ticket sales. So maybe ticket sales is nothing to do with the amount of floor space you have. Maybe it is to do with just your rank. I don't know. Because one of the missions in the campaign was to get a maximum of 70 people into your place. And the more you expanded, the more people came in, obviously. But I don't exactly know what it is. Maybe it's base prestige. The more prestige you have, the more people come in. But I've been at a solid 570. And my ticket price is 57, so I've had a solid 10 people in every day. But that is about it. I'm not too sure on how to expand that amount of like getting more people in per day, because that's what I really want. That's my main influx of cash. You can see my staff salaries are actually really high. That is my main. 672. Sorry, 627. So it is working. It is the amount of floor space. Now that I've opened up this, I am actually getting more per day. That's really good. Right, so now we might actually get some more money in per day, which also means I can add in the other tank I need here. So I need, and I think I'm probably actually better off, because I know that I'm going to need it eventually. Am I best off going for one of these and a big filter? Or should I go for a protein skimmer, which will definitely take it up? Let's go for a protein skimmer. Okay, so that's that. Those are okay now. So maybe it is base prestige, maybe it is the amount that you have. I'm going to need to put some more toilets in soon as well. What have we got here? Clownfish have grown. That's fine. Delete all growth reports. But I think my staff, I'm not going to need to upgrade them for a while. I'm not going to need to get any more for a while either. I think the next thing I will want to do is try and move this over to here. And I am going to need to move the toilet block as well, aren't I? Where should I move that to? What I could do, we're going to need to do this on pause, otherwise everything will die, just like the other guy did. If we move that around like that and connect that back up again, and then we move this like this and connect that up to there, then we can have this toilet area over here with a door in just there. So let's move these down. So what will I want? I will want a door in there, and then 1, 2, 3. Then on this side, do these. I can actually have all of this. So if I move these over to there, and move the cockles, or the mussels even, cockles and mussels, Live-o. And then I can move all of these over to this bit. Like that. I can have my sink in there. And the broom cupboard, I think there. Because then I can move out, swap that around to there and to there. Actually no, what I can do is move this one to there. That's better. And I can actually save a bit of money now. And I delete... no, I don't want to delete those. I want to do that. What I can do is delete that staff door and all of this, and now you are backstage. And I want a bin as well. And just put a wall across like that. So that's a big area for toilets there, right next to the entrance. So hopefully that will be more fitting for their needs around here. Should actually get people starting to use it a lot more. And the more you fulfill their needs, the longer they stay in, the more prestige they give, the more gift shop items they buy, the more food and drink they buy, the more money they spend in the actual aquarium itself. So you want to try and fulfill their needs as much as you can. So, I mean, we're getting a fair amount. We've actually gone down again now. We did get more people in on that day, but we're back down to 570, back down to 10 people in. We did have an 11th person in. So we'll just see how this goes. We're only selling one, there's two. Well, food and drink, this is actual profit. So we've sold 2 drinks. I wonder why that is. And I could do the same on this side. So I can move this to there and hook that back up. I can move this one over to here and hook that back up. I can move these ones will want to be around here. So let's put them there and around there for now. I'll move the broom cupboard. And we've got one in here already, so I can keep this one in. And if I say that this is going to be another toilet very similar to the other one, which would mean there would be a door just there, and that will be a visitor door, and a staff door needs to be moved to there. Okay. So we haven't actually spent any money doing this. We're just getting it ready. I actually think that I could move some of these in. So if I said we have 1, 2, 3 of them there, and then we increase the size, we've got 1 more there, and then we'll want a bin in here, and we will want a sponge sink in here just there. So we've got 2 toilets, 2 toilet areas with staff and visitor access. They're not visible by anybody outside, so they're not just people wandering past aren't going to be negatively affected if they're not clean. And we do have Flick, who's a very, very fast person who will also clean them very fast as well. So this one's dirty now. Let's just see how fast Flick is at this. Look at that, straight on it, cleaned. Excellent. Well, that is, I think, where we're going to leave it for today. Not got quite as far as I hoped we would today. And yeah, I think I'm actually going to build up a fair amount of money between episodes and really try next episode to do what I wanted to do this episode, really. But we do have the toilets in. That is quite a huge thing, actually. That's a big investment. They're not exactly where I want them, and we're going to probably have to remodel this place a fair few times in order to get it looking right. But what I do want to do is make this kind of a central focus area for the aquarium, and we're going to build out hopefully really quite big after this, but I do need to sort out my cash flow. If you do have any tips for that, if you've played this game on hard, what exactly can I do to increase my profits per day? What is the best way of kind of min-maxing the game for profit per day? Can I just spam a load of these out and people will buy a load of them? Are these in the wrong area? Do I need to place them elsewhere? What's the best way of doing toilets? And yeah, with the stuff that I've got at the moment, what's the best way to do it? So anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode today, please like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time.